It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QBC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QBC for today's exciting event.
Quinn Broadcast. We've got quite the game for you tonight here at John Barbose Stadium here at Wheaton Field as the Millville Thunderbolts welcome in the Mustangs of Mainland. I'm Ariel Melendez. As always, a pleasure to be joined by Coach Ayala. First, I want to talk about your game last week. Another rather convincing win for you guys, but what I want to highlight is your ability to get other players involved. It seemed like in the beginning of the game, they were bracketing Lotzier Brooks quite a bit, kind of forcing you to go to some other options. How important is it for you guys, in that game and kind of going on, to get other players involved when situations like that happen?
Listen, we got players all over the place. We're not just a one-player team as much as people may think and say. We got dudes, we develop guys on a consistent basis because we understand what teams are going to do to take and what they want to take away. So we make it a priority to make sure that we develop everybody on our roster. It's not about one person. It's the ultimate team sport. So you need 11 people doing 11 things at once in order for us to have success, and that's what we went in with.
You kind of mentioned some of those other names. We talk about Brooks a lot, but who are kind of some of those other guys that you think people should be talking about a lot more?
Well, you saw Jamal Wallace, have a heck of a run in that opening quarter, first rushing touchdown. All of our running backs scored in that game. Reginald Holly on the reception end. We got Jaden Days, sophomore. We got guys, man. We got guys, and we just keep developing guys. So, we got guys behind guys, and they know that, any moment somebody goes down, next person up mentality.
And a lot of people are looking at this as a pretty big game, a revenge game. This is the team that you guys unfortunately lost to last season. But for you guys, how do you approach this game? Is it just another game on the schedule?
It's a football game, and it's another roadblock in our way that's going to get us to where we want to go in the end. So it's just another game we got to play, great competition, and we just got to go out there and play football.
Obviously, playing a team like this, emotions probably expected to be high just because, the crowd will get into it, the players will get into it. But how do you keep the players from just keeping their emotions, in check, not taking those costly penalties, and just, making sure everyone's kind of level-headed as you go through?
You've seen our schedule, right? We play this kind of schedule. We play these teams on a consistent basis, and we've been doing it for years. Our guys have fought through every adverse moment and been on the biggest stage. They're ready for anything, and they're going to compete in any moment. So I know my guys are ready. I don't question that one bit.
All right, thank you, Coach Ayala, and good luck tonight. Again, that was Coach Ayala. Stay with us. We've got an exciting matchup for you here on Quinn Broadcasting. We'll be right back. Thank you.
Insurance. We're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Welcome back to John Barbose Stadium here at Wheaton Field. Ariel Melendez alongside Mainland Mustangs head coach Chuck Smith. Thank you for taking the time to talk with us real quick. You had a couple guys obviously graduate from this squad last year, but you brought back quite a few names as well. What has the chemistry been like early on for this team?
Oh, it's been good. The guys have been together. These juniors now, they're stepping into their roles as leaders. They've been together now for 3 years, and a lot of them played last year. Not in a primary role, but in a backup role. We got a lot of valuable minutes, and the chemistry has been flawless.
And you guys obviously come in with quite the streak. I don't know how much you guys want to think about that one, but just how impressed have you been with the way that this team just game after game, even dating back to last season, has just been able to keep piling things up?
It's just a tribute to the program, the dedication by our kids and the coaching staff, that we're able just to maintain the structure and our program and the standards that we have with our program. But, every game's week to week. We don't worry about streaks or any of that stuff. We just worry about tonight and the next 48 minutes.
And I want to talk about your quarterback real quick. Really been off to a strong start this season, getting obviously another year under his belt here. What have you liked from his play?
Yeah, he's really matured. He's a 3-year starter, and he's only a junior, so I'm lucky to have him again for another year after this. But he's done very well, just with grasping the offense, overall commanding the offense, and a tremendous leader.
And a lot of people are obviously looking at this as a revenge game for Millville. You two faced off in the finals last year. How do you guys look at this game? Is this just kind of another game on your schedule?
Nah, it's not another game. It's been heated for a few years now. Both teams have been very good, last 2 state champions, and they're a tremendous football program. They've had it going for a long time here. It's a tribute to them and their football staff that they've maintained that excellence for a long period of time, which is hard to do at the public high school level. But it's always a little extra incentive in this game.
And I'm sure you kind of have a lot of trust in your team with the emotions and whatnot, but how do you make sure in a game like this where tensions probably are going to get heated between these two teams, how do you make sure your team just stays level-headed and doesn't let those mistakes come back to bite them?
Yeah, there's going to be mistakes. There's going to be big plays tonight, both teams. Our kids just stay level-headed. They really do. They maintain focus. If something happens on play, we forget about it and move on to the next play.
All right, well, thank you, Coach, for taking the time to talk with us, and good luck tonight. Again, that's Coach Chuck Smith of the Mainland Mustangs. I'm Mario Melendez. Stay tuned. We have quite an exciting matchup here on Quinn Broadcasting. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
Everyone's talking.
Sponsors for today's game are Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, banking like it used to be, Christie Funeral Home, meeting all your family's needs, TD Bank, America's most convenient bank, Millville Chiropractic Center, for all your personal needs, Complete Care Health Network, serving the greater Millville area, Millville Thunderbolt Club. Supporters of the Millville Thunderbolts, Plowman's Windows and Doors, Bino Windows and Doors, Mintz Insurance Agency. For all your insurance needs, Joe Salerno for Congress, ordered and paid for by Joe Salerno.
Everyone's talking. They're talking at home. They're talking on the job. Everywhere, at any time, you see people talking. But is anyone listening?
Jesus is. He's listening for you to call upon him, and he will answer. Let us introduce you to him. Every Sunday, 11 a.m., New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small-town focused and customer-based. We know you, and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a non-profit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, president of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
It's Plowman's for all your windows and doors.
Our only products are windows and doors.
We have windows, entry doors, and interior doors.
We have a large inventory of windows in stock.
Many are ready for your immediate pickup.
We sell direct to contractors and homeowners.
For all your window and door needs, it's Plowman.
We know windows and doors.
118 East Vine Street, 856-327-2841.
I'm Joe Salerno. I was raised in New Jersey by a public school secretary and a World War II POW. I started businesses that created good, high-paying careers here, and I raised my family here too. I am fed up with Jeff Van Drew ignoring our families and bowing down to Trump. So I'm running for Congress to protect a right to abortion by making Roe v. Wade the law, to defend our democracy from extremists, and to send Jeff Van Drew packing.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Good afternoon and welcome to John Barbose Stadium at Wheaton Field, where tonight, West Jersey Football League American Division action. This is a revenge game for the Millville Thunderbolts as they face the Mainland Mustangs. With Ariel Melendez, I am Rich Van Noord, and Ariel, last year, Mainland came in here and handled business quite easily against Milville as they advanced to the state championship.
Yeah, and what I remember most from that game last year is Milville just could not stop that jet sweep from Mainland. They just ran it down Millville's throats and really didn't have to pass that ball all that much. I think they had 7 attempts the entire game. So a big key for Millville tonight, they cannot let Mainland get to the outside and run it all over them again.
That'll be the task of the Millville defense, which has been very, very tough to run on. Atlantic City last week had negative 10 yards. And the week before, Holy Spirit had 84 total rushing yards, more than half of that in the fourth quarter after the game was already decided, and Millville was up by a score of 35-0. So gone from that Mainland squad is a stud running back, Stephen Ordilli. Also, Jamie Tyson, their wide receiver, who was their safety blanket. If you were keying on the run, he's also gone, but they still have some very, very good players. The quarterback is John Franchini. Franchini is a junior. He's a 3-year starter for Mainland. Also, Jake Blum, who last week set the yardage record for Mainland with 242 receiving yards on only 3 catches, 3 touchdowns against a very bad Hamilton team. Millville, meanwhile, has defeated 2 quality opponents by a score of 84-6. Millville definitely has revenge on their mind, Ariel. And look, bottom line, they're going to have a chance to erase that memory of last year.
Yeah, no doubt that's going to be on a lot of these players' minds. And I mean, I even asked that to Coach Ayala earlier today. And while he said it's just another game on the schedule for these guys, you have to know that they certainly have that revenge on their minds. And they really want to kind of put that one behind them and just have a much better overall kind of game in this one. So it's certainly going to play a factor. There's definitely going to be a lot of intensity between these two teams. But for Millville, you have to hope that intensity doesn't get too high and they let those mistakes get in the way.
Okay, and the Millville is on the field. We're not too far from game action. Millville led in passing by Robert O'Connor, just a sophomore. He's 18 of 31 passing, 408 yards on the season, 6 TDs to just 1 interception. On the ground, it's been the Jamal Wallace show. He's only got 8 carries, but at 8 carries got him 142 yards. So he leads the team in rushing. They've outrushed their opponents 297-74. and they've outpassed their opponents 415 to 245 in two very dominating wins for the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, this, like we've talked about, I mean, I think like everybody's talking about, one of the most anticipated games of the season. It's only the third game of the year, but this is certainly to be one of those games of the year that they talk about.
So we are getting ready for the national anthem.
For tonight's game, referees Mr. Rick Schroeder, the umpire Mr. Brian Puka. Side judge Mr. Sam Robinson, and the clock operator Mr. Victor Nichols. Your scholar is Charlie Adams.
Our national anthem, we're just about ready for game action here at John Barbose Stadium at Wheaton Field. Mainland won at the Battle of the Beach against the Vikings of Atlantic City 30-18. That game was very, very close. It was 21-18 after three quarters before a safety and a touchdown, and Mainland pulled away a little bit. It was against Hamilton last week. Mainland won by a score of 37-6. Hamilton having a very, very tough year of it so far. Their loss against Mainland, and also a opening day loss to Oak Crest for Hamilton, which is out of character for them. But Hamilton is having a down year. So Nate Cashy is going to kick it off for Mainland. He is Mainland always seems to have a kicker. So every game they have a kick. Every year they have a kicker, and this kid definitely has a leg. Back deep for Milville, Brooks and Holly.
Yeah, and this is where Milville wants to get things started right away. They've had kind of a couple of slow starts the first two games and have really pulled away as the game went on. But this is a team that you don't want to give an inch to because they'll take it a mile.
There's the kick. High. Holly at the 8 will take it to the middle of the field. He's going to try to cut back up. Mainland has him hemmed in. He slips a few tackles and gets to the 18-yard line. Well, not bad considering.
Yeah, good job to get a little bit of extra yards there. Looked like the Mainland special teams there had him locked up. Did a good job to fight for some of those extra yardage.
So at the 18-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Thunderbolts. Jaden Days and Reggie Holly to the far side. Near side is Jaden Everett. They go trips now to the far side. Brooks out there as well. O'Connor in shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to throw it out in the flat and can't get it out there. Intended for Jaden Days, incomplete.
Yeah, he had Jaden Days wide open there. Just looked like he didn't get just enough on that throw as it kind of fell right in front of Days there.
Looks like he didn't get a grip on the ball. And just
yeah, something didn't come out of the hands right because he had Days completely wide open.
2nd down and 10. Ball at the 18-yard line. O'Connor again in shotgun with Jamal Wallace Jr. to his right. Jaden Everett to the near side. O'Connor again gets it out. and gets it to Days. Days over the 30, and he's run out of bounds with a hard shove at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 15.
Yeah, see, they go right back to it. This time O'Connor puts plenty on it. Days a nice job to make a defender miss there and just takes it out to the edge of almost a little bit of a late push, but good job by Days to fight through that.
First and 10 for Milville at the 33-yard line. Trips to the near side. Everett to the far side. Now Brooks and Days flip. The outside receiver is Brooks. O'Connor in shotgun. There's the snap. Again, throws it out to Brooks. Brooks will get out past the 40 to about the 42-yard line. Maybe let's see where they spot it. It's going to be the 42, so it's 9 yards, 2nd and 1.
Yeah, Brooks did his best there to try and carry the defender with him. We take a look at keys to today's game. Alignments and assignments are key defensively, so the defense is going to play a big role in this one. Win the special teams battle and execute offensively. That's what the Thunderbolts are trying to do right now.
2nd down and 1. O'Connor in shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff. Jamal Wallace Jr., and he will barrel his way to a 1st down.
He was not going to be denied on that one.
Out to the 46-yard line, gain of 4, and a 1st down for Millville. Two wides to the far side, one near side. Wallace to the left of O'Connor. Snap, straight drop back. Good protection. Man in the flat. Catching the ball beyond the 1st down marker. I believe that's Reggie Holly. And it is. All the way down to the Mainland 41-yard line. 13 yards and a 1st down.
And plenty of time there for O'Connor to get the ball out. They seem to like that play early on and fighting that guy out on the flat. And it's working well for them so far.
Timeout on the field. 10:19 left first quarter. No score back after this.
Celebrating moments. Honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
And now, back to the game.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line of Mainland. Offset eye left for Millville. Out of the pistol, straight ahead. Jamal Wallace Jr., he gets over the 35 to about the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 7, 2nd and 3.
That's a nice job by O'Connor to not panic, because that was a little bit of a low snap, but he was able to hand it off quickly and allowed the running back at McBride to just power through.
So Holly to the far side, Brooks to the near side. H-back is Collins, Wallace in the backfield. Gives it to Wallace. Wallace straight ahead. He will have the 1st down at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 4 and a 1st down.
Yeah, Milville doing a really nice job here of kind of using both the passing game and the running game as you take a look here. Just powering through that hole right there. Making defenders carry him past the 1st down marker. Nice job there by Wallace.
First and 10 for Millville at the 30-yard line. Very workmanlike drive for the Thunderbolts. Again, they fake the handoff. They're going to go deep to Brooks. And the ball's out of bounds, uncatchable, incomplete.
Yeah, O'Connor was trying to go the long shot there and get Brooks down there. Nice attempt, but yeah, just a bit out of his reach.
They had one-on-one coverage down there, and they decided to exploit it.
Yeah, it seems like early on we're seeing a little bit of a different game plan here from Mainland. I know last week Atlantic City put quite a few defenders on Brooks, and so far early on it only looks like they're putting one on him so far in this game.
Right now, Caleb Foster is the one who's guarding Brooks at the bottom of the screen. No safety help. 2nd down and 10 from the 30. O'Connor, straight drop back. He's going to go. He's got a man wide open. It's Brooks. And Brooks will have a first down, and he will have not a touchdown. He did step out. But we'll see where they mark it. They're going to mark it at the 15. So that's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
Yeah, you have to wonder if O'Connor was going to go right back to that play, and he does. A nice job there by Brooks to create some separation. Just look at that footwork. The things he can do to get himself off a defender is almost incredible. Yeah, you see him step out just a bit. Almost did a really nice job of getting into the end zone. But
and if you're going to play one-on-one with Lotzier Brooks, that's what you get. At the 10-yard line, 1st and goal. And they're going to jet sweep it to Brooks. He's got plenty of room on the outside, and he is going to scoot in for the touchdown.
yeah, really nice play here. Gets the defenders completely off guard, and the speed that Brooks has, when he gets that outside, you're just not going to catch him.
Lorenzo Lewis on for the extra point. Bad snap. Holly's going to keep it. He's going to try to get into the end zone, and he is not in the end zone, just short. 8:46 left in the first quarter. 6-0. Milville back after this timeout.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Lewis will kick it off for the Thunderbolts. DiBiaso is one of the men back deep, and he's got the ball at the 5, and he fumbles it. Here comes the coverage team, and DiBiaso is going to go nowhere. Down at the 15-yard line, 1st and 10 from Mainland there.
Yeah, once he kind of muffed that punt, he really didn't have anywhere to go. As we take a look at the Millville scoring drive, as you mentioned, just a methodical, workmanlike drive. The Thunderbolts took 3-14, 10 plays, 85 yards, ends in that jet sweep by Lotzier Brooks.
So 1st and 10 for Mainland. DiBiaso is the running back. They're going to run that wing T set. They run it straight ahead, and going nowhere is DiBiaso. Maybe a yard or two.
And that's what you want to do if you're Millville. You want to stuff the run game, force them to go into the air. And you watch here, yeah, that hole closes up pretty quickly, and about 5 or 6 Thunderbolts are there to stop them.
So Franchini is the quarterback. Again, a junior and a 3-year starter. So they go to that double wing set. 2nd down, 8 from the 17. Back to pass, man wide open on the near sideline. That's Lucas DiBiaso out to the 47-yard line. Millville did not account for the receiver coming out of the backfield.
Yeah, and that just absolutely cannot happen. You cannot leave a guy that wide open, and Mainland took advantage of it. Yeah, just absolutely no one gets lost in coverage there along the far sideline.
Brings up a 1st and 10, and DiBiaso was wide open. I mean, no one took him out of the backfield.
You don't want to allow, especially after scoring that early touchdown, you don't want to allow Mainland to just go right down the field and even it up.
So DiBiaso, Liam Kennedy in the game too. They give it to DiBiaso, meaning Lucas DiBiaso, and he'll have 4 yards to the Millville 49-yard line. Second down, 6 for Mainland at the Millville 49-yard line.
And a couple good plays for Mainland after Millville was able to stuff the first attempt.
So your wings on this play are Kennedy and Lucas DiBiaso. Gilman to the near side. They're going to pitch it. It's going to go to DiBiaso. DiBiaso's got some room, and he gets across the 40 inside the 35 to the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 17.
And you're seeing what has made Mainland so successful, especially in that game last season, is running that ball to the outside and just a big hole for him to get through, and takes about 3 Thunderbolts just to get him down, or he might have been going a lot further.
DiBiaso, 5'11", 205. Good size running back. First and 10 from the Millville 33-yard line. Double wing set. Straight ahead handoff. DiBiaso is going to go nowhere. A yard to the 32-yard line.
It seems like Mainland's just going to keep trying to go to that run, and it's worked for the most part, so Thunderbolts really are going to have to try and find a way to shut that down.
Second down, 9 from the Millville 32-yard line. Millville's defense last week started off slowly against Atlantic City and then really tightened it up. Even with Roseboro still in the game, Roseboro eventually got hurt and had to leave the game. Second down, 9 from the Millville 32-yard line. Handoff, Lucas DiBiaso, and he will drag people over the 30-yard line to the 28. Gain of 4, 3rd and 5.
And Millville finally getting Mainland to get to a 3rd down on this drive, so a stop here would be pretty huge. We take a look at an early first quarter lead. Lenape up 7-0 over Ocean City.
Third down, 5 for the Mustangs. Francani's going to pitch it wide to DiBiaso. He's got that edge. A little holding going on in there, too, to try to set that edge. Millville was trying to get out there on the outside shoulder, and a little arm hook action by Mainland, but no call. The ball's inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 10 and a 1st down.
And Millville had a chance to kind of get Mainland's offense off the field there. Again, unable to kind of stop that, as you kind of mentioned. I kind of saw what you were talking about there on the outside. Had a chance to maybe stop him a little bit sooner than he did, but
Gilman goes to the far side on this play. They go single wing set. 2 backs. Cross buck action, and it comes to Kennedy, and he goes nowhere. No gain, 2nd and 10.
Nice job by Jamal Wallace Jr. there to stuff it right away. Sees a little bit of a hole open up there, but nice job by Wallace to just keep his arms on that leg and drag him down.
2nd and 10 from the Millville 18-yard line. A fast-moving first quarter, 2:50 left in the quarter. Millville leads 6-0. Gilman to the far side. Again, 2 backs for Mainland. They're going to pitch it wide to DiBiaso, and DiBiaso is going to drag tacklers to about the 13-yard line, make it the 12. Gain of, check that, see what they do mark it. Going to mark it at the 13, so it's a gain of 5, 3rd and 5.
And nice job by 58 there, Blackowitz, to get out there and get his hand on the jersey to not allow him to go any further.
3rd down 5, the ball at the 13-yard line. DiBiaso, the lone setback. And Franchini trips. And he falls down at the 17. We'll mark it at the 16. Be a loss of 3.
Yeah, you see him there, tries to go hand it back and just stumbles over his own feet, and ends up being a big break for Milville.
Nate Cashy is the kicker, and he does have a leg, and he could make it from this distance, but Mainland's going to elect to go for it on 4th down and 8 at the 16. Big play for the Millville D. 2 wides to the near side. Franchini rolls to his left. He's being rushed. He's going to run with the football, and he is going to be run out of bounds right at the 8-yard line. It's going to be a 1st down for Mainland. And let's see where he went out of bounds, because I thought he was short of the 8.
Yeah, you see him looking. Even here, it still looked like he thought about throwing it and ends up taking off right here. And I don't know if we're going to be able to see with the goalpost in the way.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a good angle to find out where he went out of bounds.
Yeah, he was definitely around that 10-yard marker, but yeah, that goalpost kind of hard to see exactly where he went out, but big play for Mainland nonetheless.
1st and goal for Mainland at the Millville 8. They fake. Franchini rolls to his right, throws in the end zone, wide open. Touchdown. Millville cannot cover on the back end, and it comes back to cost them as Colt Russo takes an 8-yard pass from Franchini.
Yeah, again, just you can't let a guy get that wide open. And we'll take a look here. Kind of see maybe where it broke down at. Yeah, just nobody follows him. And you see Brooks there trying to come in late, but
and Cashy will come on for the extra point. Snap, ball down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 55 seconds left first quarter. 7-6 Mainland back after this timeout.
Imagine Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff. It's time for Thunder. And now, back to the game.
7-6 Mainland after the 8-yard pass from Franchini to Russo. And here's the kickoff. It's going to be over the head of Brooks and into the end zone. Milville will get it at their own 20-yard line. So Milville, they have trailed this year, believe it or not. Atlantic City scored the first touchdown last week and took it down by a score of 6-0. But after that, Milville took over. Millville's going to have to really configure that back end because they are really having trouble guarding. And there's the touchdown drive.
Yeah, Mainland taking a lot of time off the clock. Nearly an 8-minute drive that ends with that passing touchdown to Russo. 12 plays, 85 yards.
1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. O'Connor straight drop back. Looks down the field. He's going to go deep to Brooks. Brooks has got it. They're going to mark it at the 41-yard line. That's going to be a 39-yard pass to Lotzier Brooks.
And that's what Lotzier Brooks can do, even in double coverage. Jumps up and holds on to it.
39 yards. And a first down at the Mainland 41-yard line. Milville going tempo. They're going to hand it off to Jamal Wallace Jr. He's got some room. Down to the 30-yard line. It'll be 11 yards for Jamal Wallace Jr. and a first down.
Nice job by Wallace here. Looked like he was going to be stopped. Manages to fight his way to the outside. Take a look. Yep, he tried to go through the middle there, pushes off, and Jamal Wallace Jr. finds that open room. He's going to rumble through.
At the 29, 1st and 10. Again, Wallace. Wallace trying to get to the edge. He's going to be pushed out of bounds, but not until he gets another first down, or at least close to it. We'll check and see.
See, it looks like they might be giving it to him.
It's a little short. It's going to be about a half a yard short. So 9 for Wallace.
Actually, they put up the first down.
Well, the ball was okay, so it's 10 yards. I was wrong. Where the ball was, Ariel, where they're placing it, it's 9.5 yards.
You know what? We'll take any extra yards here.
O'Connor back to pass. He's being blitzed, and he's going to be dropped at the 30-yard line. Coming in for the tackle is Andrew Gilman. Ball at the 29-yard line. 10-yard loss for O'Connor.
Yeah, and just nobody finds him there on the outside.
And that's the end of the first quarter of the score. Mainland 7, Millville 6. Back after this timeout.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
And now, back to the game.
Getting ready to start the second quarter of action. Millville's going to have a 2nd and 20 from the Mainland 29-yard line, which most assuredly is 4-down territory for the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, you have to think for pretty much a majority of this game, it is going to be 4-down territory once you're on your opponent's side of the field. We already knew this was going to be a highly anticipated game, and there's no doubt both teams are going to be giving it their all.
O'Connor's going to start this in shotgun with Holly to the far side, Brooks and Days to the near side. Mainland goes double high safety to stop the pass. I can sense a screen pass here. That would really flummox him. O'Connor is going to pass. The ball's going to be knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, again, it was another low snap, so O'Connor kind of had to be quick with it, and by the time he was able to get it out, Mainland was all over it.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 20 for Milville. So Mainland now is loading up the line of scrimmage, and they're going to send heat. They've done it on the first 2 plays of this set. So Millville's going to have to max protect and hope one of their athletes gets open in the secondary. O'Connor, straight drop back, looks down the field, he's got a man, and the ball is overthrown, intended for Collins. Fourth down and 20 from the 29.
Yeah, I think O'Connor got what he wanted there, but just put a little bit too much heat on the pass.
So 4th down and 20. 25 seconds left on the play clock, so Millville's in good shape there.
You have some room to work with before you get to the end zone, but I have to wonder if Millville just wants to put this right in the end zone.
Brooks and Days to the far side, Holly to the near side. When you have 2 high safeties, you go middle of the field. We'll see what Millville decides to do, and we have a flag. It looks like it's going to be... No, it's no flag. It's a timeout, Millville. 11:50 left in the second quarter. 7-6 Mainland back after this timeout.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
And now, back to the game.
Millville's got a 4th and 20 from the Mainland 29-yard line. O'Connor in shotgun. O'Connor takes the snap. Here comes the rush. O'Connor is going to throw it down the field, and it's going to be interference. It's got to be an interference. The ball falls incomplete, and that was absolutely interference. The ball had not arrived, and there was contact. Nothing called, and Mainland takes over.
Well, take a look here as O'Connor kind of rushed out of the pocket, places this in a perfect spot, and
there's the contact right there.
You can see it right there, almost under the neck of Brooks. That's Liam Kennedy, who gets there a touch too early, but Millville doesn't get the call.
So Mainland will take over at their own 29-yard line. 1st and 10. Franchini. DiBiaso for 2. Okay. Sorry about that. For 3, folks. They gave him an extra yard. So out to the 32-yard line, 2nd down 7. 6 carries, 37 yards for DiBiaso. So you can see here, he is stopped right there at the 31. He never gets to the 32. Second and 7 from the 32. Two backs for Mainland. They're going to pitch it out wide. And getting hit and dropped is DiBiaso. Jamal Wallace Jr. took out DiBiaso for a gain of 2. And it's going to be 3rd and 5.
That's a big boy's hit right there.
Here we go again.
He tries to get to the outside and just, Wallace says, nah, I don't think so. Good chance here for the Millville defense to come up big. Another 3rd and 5 situation here for Mainland.
Millville should send some pressure and not let Franchini get out of the pocket.
You see Ocean City tying it up against Lenape in the first quarter.
Franchini straight drop back over the middle. He's got a man. And catching the ball is going to be check that. It's going to be Gilman. And he's going to get out to the 45-yard line for a gain of 11.
Yeah, Millville defenders there. Just getting there a little bit too late. Jaden Everett, one of the players on the coverage, just couldn't quite catch up to Gilman before he was able to catch that one.
1st and 10 for Mainland at their own 45-yard line. And again, Millville's failure to cover comes back to bite them.
Yeah, they've had Mainland in a couple of 3rd down situations early on in this game and just can't find a way to get that final stop.
1st and 10. Pitch wide. It's DiBiaso who's dropped for a loss of 3.
That's Collins on it. And if Millville can find a way to not allow Mainland to get to the outside, that's been their big play so far today. Nice job of staying with it on the cut. Is Collins.
Brings up a 2nd down and 13. If Millville can stop that outside run, they're going to be in good shape. But they got to ratchet up the coverage.
Yeah, that's been Mainland's bread and butter so far in this game.
Two wides to the far side, single wing set. Franchini in shotgun. He's going to roll to his left. Look down the field. He's got a man open. And out at the 48-yard line for a gain of 6 is Gilman.
Another 3rd and long situation here.
So 3rd down 7, the ball at the 48-yard line. Again, Millville needs to think more on passing downs of setting that edge and keeping Franchini in the pocket instead of letting him roll to his right and left. 3rd and 7 from the 48-yard line. They fake, rolling to his right is Franchini. He throws, the ball is incomplete. Colt Russo, who is upended as he was trying to catch the ball's incomplete.
And they do allow Franchini to kind of cut to the outside, but you'll see here a good job on the coverage. Just taking the feet out. Looked like that was Brooks on the coverage.
And it was perfect timing on the tackle as well. So Cashy will punt for Mainland back deep. Dawkins and Brooks. And this is an area Milville has to watch out for the fake. There's a snap. It's handled. There's the kick. It's a short kick. It's going to take a bounce for Mainland. And Brooks is going to take it back. He's got some sideline room. He's going to cut it back up. He's going to go! Lotzier! Brooks! Touchdown, Milville!
And what can't Lotzier Brooks do? That's exactly the kind of play that Milville needed and wanted. I want to say we have a flag, but
now they're going to call a flag against Milville?
They're going to call excessive celebration.
They called a hold against Milville.
So that's not going to count.
So that's going to nullify the touchdown and the return.
Yeah, I don't know where. Because I never even saw a flag on the field. Well, it's all the way back just before the 30, so. Yeah, I didn't catch that one.
So Milville will take over. With 8:10 left in the first half at their own 30-yard line. Check that. They're going to mark it from the 29-yard line. Can we run that punt return back again? Because they said it happened at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, because I never even saw the flag on the field, so I'm kind of interested as well.
So Brooks takes the snap. And he said it happened at the 29, so keep your eye on it, and let's see. There is no hold.
Yeah,
There's no one at the 29-yard line holding.
And I don't even see the flag anyway, so.
At the 19-yard line, 1st and 10, and Mainland jumps offside. Brings up a 1st and 5 for Milville at the 24-yard line.
Offside against Mainland, a 5-yard penalty. And they get the 1st and 5 for the Thunderbolts.
O'Connor takes the snap, hands it off. Over the 30, down to the 32-yard line. That's Demir White. It's going to be 8 yards, 2nd and 2.
Yeah, nice cut there by White. He was going to try and go through the middle. Realized he didn't really have any room, so made that cut to the outside. Got himself some good yardage. So where you can't get frustrated if you're Millville. You gotta keep things under control and just take it down the field. That's all you can do right now.
Brooks to the far side along with Everett. Holly to the near side with Days. Now Holly in motion. O'Connor, straight drop back. Looks, throws it out in the flat and nearly threw it into the arms of Colt Russo. It's incomplete. Didn't see Russo coming.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think O'Connor had any idea that Russo was in the vicinity because he just taking his time and kind of almost lofted that one out there, and lucky that one didn't get picked off.
2nd and 10 from the 32-yard line. So Milville, the victim of a non-call in the end zone on a clear pass interference, and then a questionable holding call, but driving the ball anyway, 2nd and 10. And another offside by Mainland not called. It's Demir White to the near side. Cuts it up. He'll have another first down, and they're going to throw a flag against Milville. They're going to go Jaden Days for holding, so let's go ahead and run the replay. So Jaden Days at the bottom of your screen. And there's the offside. He definitely jumped into the neutral zone. That's an automatic call. And, grabbed onto the jersey. The hold happened on our screen. The hold happened at the 40-yard line. They're going to mark it back from the 37. So Millville's going to have a 13-yard penalty instead of a 10-yard penalty. And it's going to be a first and 15 from the 27-yard line. So give White 5 yards. First and 15 from the 27. Straight drop back. O'Connor flushed out of the pocket, looks, he throws. And the ball is caught at the 42-yard line, and then hit back was Lotzier Brooks. It's close to a first down.
Brooks doing a nice job of getting his hands up, because that one was a little bit overthrown by O'Connor, but a nice job by Brooks to bring it in.
It'll be a first down for Millville at the 42-yard line, gain of 15. .6:38 left. First half, 7-6 Mainland. Days and Holly to the near side. Brooks to the far side. Mainland showing blitz. They hand it off up to the middle. It's Demir White. And White will get 3 yards to the 45.
And over St. Augustine up 14-0. That's in the second quarter over Cherokee.
Second and 6 as they gave progress to the 46-yard line. So second and 6 for Milville at their own 46. O'Connor throws it out in the flat. He's got Holly for a first down and a lot more. Down to the 30-yard line. That's 24 yards to Reggie Holly and a first down.
You'll see on the replay here, Holly doing a nice job getting open on the run and making the defender miss with a couple quick steps and getting some extra yardage out of it.
At the 30-yard line of Mainland, first and 10, 2 wides to the far side. Holly to the near side. Handoff, Jamal Wallace Jr. cuts it up, across the 25, barrels his way near the 20-yard line. If he gets to the 20, it's a first down. See where they spot the ball. They're going to spot it just inside the 20-yard line. So it's 10 yards and a first down for Jamal Wallace Jr.
Yeah, it looked like they gave a little bit of that forward progress as Wallace was going to the ground. He falls just over inside the 20.
Two wides near side, one far side. Handoff, fly sweep. Lotzier Brooks looks to get across the 20 and fights his way to about the 17. That'll be a gain of 3, second and 7.
Nice stiff arm there by Brooks to get a couple extra yardage.
Clock stops with 4:45 left in the first half. 7-6 Mainland. Xavier McBride comes into the game for Millville. O'Connor in shotgun. Throws the ball to Brooks. Brooks inside the 15 down to the 12-yard line, it looks like, maybe the 13. Call it a gain of 4. 3rd and 3. Five catches, 87 yards for Lotzier Brooks. 3rd down and 3 for the Thunderbolts in what is most assuredly 4-down territory for the Bolts.
Yeah, after having that touchdown taken away, Milville doing a nice job here of just working down the field, taking that time off the clock, and they'd love to put 6 or even 7 more points up.
O'Connor, handoff, Wallace. Wallace is going to continue churning his legs. He's going to be stopped. Chase Hogue held on for dear life.
Yeah, Wallace doing his best to carry him along.
No gain for Wallace. It's going to be 4th and 3. I'll tell you what, Ariel, what I would do here if I'm Rob O'Connor, I fake it. I fake it and keep it and go around the end if I'm Rob O'Connor.
Yeah, I don't know that Mainland's going to see that coming, so.
4th and 3 from the 13-yard line. Straight drop back. Looks, and the ball is overthrown. Incomplete. Milville gives it up on downs. Not a good throw by O'Connor as Brooks is just getting out of his break.
Yeah, it seems like there's just been a little bit miscommunication so far with O'Connor. He's overthrown quite a few of his receivers. Just doesn't seem like somebody's on the same page here, and I almost thought they were. He was going to do exactly what you thought here. I mean, not a bad idea to go to Brooks, but you got to give him time to turn around here. By the time O'Connor throws it, Brooks hasn't even started facing him yet.
So Mainland brings their offense out onto the field. Millville struggling here to finish. They've got 13 first downs. Handoff, and getting swamped is Liam Kennedy. Back to the 7-yard line for the loss of 6. Millville's got 2 timeouts left.
And we said it was going to be important for the Millville defense to stop that run, and these last 2 drives, they've done a pretty good job at that. If they can force Mainland to go 3 and out here and give the offense a chance.
Down to the 7-yard line, 2nd and 16. If Millville can come up with 3 and out, they can use their last 2 timeouts and get the ball back before halftime because Mainland gets it to start the second half. Gilman to the far side.
And they should give themselves some pretty good field possession if they can stop them.
Handoff, DiBiaso, and he goes nowhere. No gain for DiBiaso, and it's going to be a 3rd and 16. And Millville will call a timeout. 2:01 left in the half. 7-6 Mainland back after this timeout.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
And now, back to the game.
3rd and 16 for Mainland at their own 7-yard line. Remember, Franchini likes to roll to his left and right. Millville needs to be cognizant of that. They're going to pitch it wide. It's going to be DiBiaso, and he's going to break one tackle, and that's it. He'll get to the 15, gain of 8. It'll be a 4th and 8. And Millville expends their last timeout. 1:52 left in the half, 7-6 in favor of Mainland. And Millville should get the ball back in real good field position here.
Yeah, and while we kind of have a break in the action, you can obviously tune into us a couple different platforms on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Channel 22. And we encourage you, leave your comments. And on YouTube, you can go ahead and vote in our live poll on who you think is going to win this game. So far, 67% of you say Millville's going to pull it out. That was exactly what the Thunderbolts needed there. Had Mainland pinned back deep and have a chance to get a score before the end of the first half, since Mainland does get the ball back at the second half.
Millville will have Brooks and Dawkins back deep for the punt from Nate Cashy.
Even with a kicker who's got a pretty good foot, Millville should still, I have to think, end up in Mainland territory to start this drive.
Just about ready for action here. They're changing the footballs. 1:52. And DiBiaso is going to be the punter. So I don't think they'll fake it this deep in their own territory, but DiBiaso is very agile. Big guy. There's a snap. And the punt. It's going to be a bad punt. It's a shank. It'll take a Mainland roll and go out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Check that, the 37.
Kind of wonder if that was the plan the entire time, was to not allow Brooks or Dawkins to run it back, but
Millville will certainly take the field position.
yeah, I don't know if that was a good plan, if that was the idea.
At the 37 of Mainland, Millville has the ball with 1:43 left in the half. Plenty of time. Clock stops on the first down to move the chains.
Yeah, so you don't have to necessarily rush per se.
Demir White in the game, Jaden Everett and Brooks to the far side. Jaden Days and Holly to the near side. Demir White, the running back. O'Connor, back to pass. He's got a man. It's Days down to the 30-yard line, gain of 7.
And see, Millville not quite using the hurry up just yet. Still got 1:25 here to work with.
2nd down and 3 from the 30-yard line. 1:18 left in the half. O'Connor in shotgun, takes the snap, straight drop back, good protection. Looks down the middle of the field, the ball is caught! Touchdown, Lotzier Brooks!
I'll tell you, I was ready to say that was another overtime.
And now we have a flag on the play, came late.
I guess
They're going to call a hold against Millville.
And they can't believe it.
They're going to call the hold against the Thunderbolts.
Who are they?
And they're going to call that a hold. That's horrible. I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to say it and be a homer, but that's just bad.
And it takes away an incredible catch by Brooks.
So it's going to be a 2nd down and 13 from the 40-yard line with 1:07 left after the penalty. O'Connor in shotgun. Brooks in motion. And now we have a referee's whistle. Delay a game against Milville.
And this is where you just can't get frustrated. I know you had a touchdown taken away, but
O'Connor in shotgun. Brooks in motion. They're going to get it to Demir White at the 40, 30, down to the 24-yard line. You're going to mark it at the 25, gain of 20 and a first down.
yeah, just a nice little toss-up here by O'Connor, backing up too. Nice reach up there, one-handed by Demir White.
55 seconds left. O'Connor in shotgun.
And again, not on the same page here as O'Connor and I.
44 seconds left. Ayala yelling signals from the sidelines. Under 40 now from the 25-yard line. Back to pass O'Connor. He's going to throw it, and the ball is nearly picked off. The ball took a long time getting there, and Lucas DiBiaso knocked it away.
And again, just, I don't know if O'Connor's not on the same page or what it is, but yeah, luckily for Milville, that one just gets batted away, but still got a little bit of time to work with, 27 seconds left, but this one's got to get in the end zone quick.
From the 24-yard line for 2nd and 10 for the Thunderbolts. Two wides each side. There's the snap. O'Connor, look, he's got a man over the middle. It's Holly. It's going to be a first down at the 10-yard line. Clock stops. It's going to be 14 yards to Holly. 20 seconds left. Now the clock runs. O'Connor in shotgun. O'Connor takes the snap, throws it. The ball is batted down with 8 seconds left in the half. So what do you do here? Do you bring Lorenzo Lewis on for a field goal, or do you try for the touchdown?
I have to imagine you're going for the touchdown here. Knowing this Millville offense and knowing Coach Ayala, he's going for the 6 points. I mean, if he can get something quick, but almost certainly this has to go into the end zone.
Millville goes 4 wides, 2 to each side. 2nd and goal from the 10, 8 seconds left in the half. Millville has to run crosser in the end zone. They throw it to the corner, and the ball is intercepted. So Millville's drive stopped again with 1.2 seconds left. And it remains 7-6.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what O'Connor had to do, was look for the end zone, but that's number 33, Lucas DiBiaso, on the interception, who was able to jump in front. Looks like that was Jaden Days, the intended receiver.
So Mainland, with 1 second left, will kill the clock, and Milville will go down 1 at halftime. Mainland will get the ball to start the second half. Franchini takes a knee. We're at halftime. 7-6 Mainland. Back after this.
Please stay tuned for the halftime show featuring the Millville High School Marching Thunderbolts. We will also be honoring the senior members of the Millville High School Marching Band.
It's Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
And now, back to the game.
Back here at John Barbose Stadium, Millville trailing 7-6. We go into the first half. The Millville Marching Band taking the field, and it's a special night for them. It is senior night, so I think we'll have a little bit of a short presentation, or at least of the band, and the seniors will get honored on the field. So we're going to go ahead and let you guys listen to that.
Please welcome to the field the 2024 Millville High School Marching Thunderbolts. The band this year is led by drum majors Naomi Ayala and Isabella DeFelice, with field captain Ella Taylor. The show this year is entitled To Boldly Go. This year's staff includes Rob DeSantis, Jasmine Kinlaw, Richie Rivera, Callie Mora, John Riley, and Rick Bird. The band is proud to support the football team and cheerleaders every Friday night. The band would like to thank administrators, teachers, parents, and families for all their support. Please enjoy To Boldly Go.
I'm going to get a shot of the drum major at some point. I'll let you know.
Let's do it again for the 2024 Millville Marching Thunderbolts. Tonight is senior night, honoring all of our 29 2025 seniors in the marching band this year. First up, please welcome Ella Taylor, escorted by Christina Taylor, her mom, and Eric Taylor, her dad. Isabella DeFelice, drum major, escorted by Eric DeFelice, her dad, Marcia DeFelice, and Linda Harris, her grandmother. Drum major Naomi Ayala, escorted by Naomi Roman, Felicia Roman, Adriana Mendez, and Diala Ortiz. Jacob Mora, escorted by Freddie Mora, Gina Mora, and her sister Callie Mora. Gabby Demopoulos, escorted by Dennis Demopoulos and her mother Jennifer Demopoulos. Link Wenzel, escorted by Zay Wenzel, Merrill Wenzel, Michael Wenzel, Zachary Wenzel, and Liz Nicholas. Peter Belorio, escorted by Pete Belorio, Kim Belorio, and his brother Don Belorio. Zachary Pinacci, escorted by Mike Carisco, Kathy Carisco, Dominique Carisco, and Dominique Pinacci. Janelle Aquino, escorted by Francisco Aquino and Janice Soto. Adriana Robinson, escorted by Rose Robinson, Michael Robinson, Annalise Hollister, and Gabe Hinckley. David Laird, escorted by his father David Laird and mother Deborah Laird. Zach Martin, escorted by Cynthia Martin, Walt Martin, Cole Martin, Willow and Ruby Martin. Maya Tessa, escorted by John Tessa Jr., Kim Tessa, and Deanna Tessa. Ashley Casa, escorted by Wendy Casa, Angelo Casa, and Kate Casa. Sasha Torres, escorted by Renee Torres, Richard Torres, Avery Torres, Kelly and Bob Williams, Bobby Williams, Mars Williams, Brittany Dubnock, Steven Dubnock, and Abby Dubnock. Jackson Lutzig, escorted by Rebecca Maddox, Terry Seduk, Will Seduk, Kathy Owens, Cassidy Miller, and Laura Chapane. Cassie Blakeney, escorted by Shanita Scruggs. Jacob Falcon, escorted by Ann Nye and Kate Nye. Destiny Johnson, escorted by Lillian Johnson and Eric Johnson. Sophia Pasperich, escorted by Gina Pasperich, Dennis Pasperich, and Jim DeMaio. Emily Kukal, escorted by Bobby Kukal and Anthony Kukal. Michaela Nobbs, escorted by Christy Delancey, Deidre Smith, McKenna Nobbs, Thomas Nobbs, Hunter Nobbs, and Mila Nobbs. Chet Tostevin, escorted by Joshua Tostevin, Jennifer Tostevin, Emily Prawl, Oliver Tostevin, and Grant Tostevin. Evelyn Nelson, escorted by Ashley Pomper, Edward Pomper, and Gianna Plowder. And Reese Bryant, escorted by Aaron Barbary. And Jaden Rempel, escorted by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rempel. Please give another hand for all of our class of 2025 Millville Marching Band seniors. Thank you so much for all you've done for the band for the past 4 and some 5 years. We appreciate all of your hard work.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Welcome back. We're just about set for second half action from John Barbose Stadium, Wheaton Field. 7-6 in favor of Mainland in a game which has been thoroughly dominated by Milville, but they've been victimized by some non-calls and also calls. So the stats at halftime: Mainland 105 total yards, 55 through the air, 50 on the ground. Milville with 248 yards, dominating the game, but not being able to get any fair treatment. And I'm sorry to be a homer, but some really, really key calls. You had a phantom holding call on the punt return called back, touchdown. You had a phantom holding call on the touchdown pass to Lotzier Brooks. That was called back. And then, of course, you also had a pass interference in the end zone against Brooks on another play. And then the failure of the referees to call the arm bars that are called by that are done by Mainland players when they run that toss sweep, Ariel.
Yeah, and the thing here for Milville, I feel like you can kind of tell they're getting a little bit frustrated.
Yeah.
With some of those calls.
And the fans are. I got lit up at halftime.
Yeah, and I mean, understandable with some of the play that's going on, especially the fact that you saw Mainland only has one penalty call.
Correct.
For 5 yards, and Millville's got quite a bit more than that. And they've come at key opportunities here, as you see. Again, Millville dominating, especially in the air, 181 yards. In the air, 67 on the ground for a total of 248. Only giving up 105, but it's that last number right there. 4 penalties, 35 yards. Have taken 12 points off the board so far for Millville, and Mainland's going to get the ball to start the second half. And as much as you're frustrated, as much as you're annoyed by these calls, if you're Millville, you can't let that seep in. You just have to keep doing your job and just hope they come in your favor at some point.
Well, look. If you are a believer that the calls are going to even out, well, I have a bridge to sell you, because we had this last year as well, in which we had some calls. Millville, yeah, they were an undisciplined team. They committed a lot of penalties. Some of them were phantom, and they got it called on them just by mere reputation, right? So that hurt Millville last year. And then this year, Millville's committing less penalties. They're more disciplined this year. And look, if you're going to call those holding penalties against Millville, even though they weren't, then you got to call it on them, because they ran that toss sweep to DiBiaso a half a dozen times. And every time Millville tries to get to the outside gap, and Mainland's putting the arm bar out there, holding them back. So you got to call that too. So, now that I've sounded like a real homer in this halftime wrap, I'm trying to get back to the business of play-by-play. It's just these kids work too hard to have those kind of calls determine the outcome of the game. Milville should be up in this game 21-7, without question.
Yeah, and that's the part about just not getting frustrated. Ayala said this is the team he doesn't worry about in terms of getting caught up in the emotions and whatnot. Because when I asked him that before the game, he flat out said, "Have you seen our schedule? We play these teams for a reason." And he has a very good point. Millville, always comes in with kind of that schedule where they want to play teams like this. They want to play the teams like Mainland to give them a challenge, but you just, what do they say, ball don't lie sometimes? So maybe we'll get a couple of that here in the second half, but Millville defense did do a pretty good job as the first half kind of went along and finding ways to stop that outside sweep. So they can find a way to just keep them off the ground and force Franchini to throw the ball. They have a pretty good shot. They're only down by 1.
Yeah, you're dominating the game. You've been a victim of some bad calls. You're outgaining them by 143 yards, and you're only down a point. So, and Mainland will get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, that's the important thing here is you are only down by 1. So you're still very much in this game. And your offense is almost, as you said, pretty much dominating. Just have been on the unfortunate end of some of those calls where you should have a couple more touchdowns up on the board. So we take a look at a different game in the third quarter. Rancocas Valley up 19-0 as we get play underway in the second half.
DiBiaso from the 10. Straight up the gut. And he's going to rumble to the 47-yard line. And that's where Mainland will have it 1st and 10.
That's not the start to the half you want if you're Millville. He just plows through that open hole. Pushes a man over right there and really bowls his way to midfield.
And they at the 48-yard line. And this is a problem that I've had throughout the years with referees. You could see that DiBiaso's elbow and the ball were at the 47-yard line, and they gave him an extra yard. Ball placement, Coach Cerace will tell you, I'm all over ball placement. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. They're going to run that pitch. And DiBiaso gets into Millville territory down to about the 46-yard line. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4.
This again, a time where Millville just needs to find a way to fight through that contact.
They mark the ball at the 45-yard line, 2nd down and 3. Second down 3. Franchini takes a snap. Inside handoff and getting to about the 43-yard line. As Lucas DiBiaso for 2. Brings up a 3rd and 1. Gilman to the far side. Lucas DiBiaso is in the slot to the far side. Franchini's going to throw, and the ball is caught by Gilman, and he'll be stood up at the 40-yard line for a gain of 3 and a 1st down.
Oh, surprise there that Mainland went to the air when they only needed 1 yard, but we got it done.
At the Millville 40, 1st and 10. At the 40-yard line. Double wing set for the Mustangs. Franchini over center. They're going to pitch it wide. And Millville's got it stuffed out. No gain for DiBiaso. And the ball is out. The ball is out. And taking it the distance is Lotzier Brooks. The ball was in Lotzier Brooks' possession. We'll take a look at the replay, but it's a touchdown for Millville.
And just make sure there's no flag on the field, right?
I don't see a flag.
Just got to make sure at this point.
Here's the play. They stood him up, right here. Now Brooks goes for the ball. There's still forward progress. Brooks, right?
I'm trying to say, it looks like
here, takes possession. Right there. Brooks, it's in Brooks's hands. That's a touchdown, folks. No question.
And that's just muscle and will from Brooks. The entire time he was going for that football, never lets go, and he's got nothing but daylight.
And the kick is good. It's Millville 13, Mainland 7. Back after this timeout.
Well,
yeah, that's a touchdown.
Yeah, take a look one more time here. And you just have to love what you see from Brooks here. Never gives up the whole time he's going for that football, and he's not going to be denied either.
DiBiaso fight for yards. There's the strip. Officially, it's going to be a 57-yard return.
And a nice job, too, by Brooks to stay on his feet as well. Make sure he doesn't hit the ground, and he's got just complete daylight in front of him. And is that kind of what they call balls online a little bit?
9:34 left in the third quarter, and Millville gets the break they need. And Lewis will kick it back off.
They actually have Thunderbolt leaving the field. That's number 26.
It's Lee German and Collins coming on in his place.
Yeah, not sure really what happened there, but looks to be okay on the sideline.
Lewis to kick it off for Millville. Millville up 13-7. There's the kick. High end over under. DiBiaso at the 6. Here come the Millville defenders, and DiBiaso will take it to about the 37 or 38-yard line. They'll probably mark it at the 41. That's a joke, folks.
It took me a second there, but
they're going to mark it at the 39.
DiBiaso trying to use that speed to get through that Millville rush. It's a pretty decent job of it.
So 1st and 10 for Mainland. The ball at their own 39-yard line. Double wing set. Now we have a flag on the play.
And it looks like it's on Mainland. At least Millville's acting like it is, but
looks like we had movement by Mainland.
Yep, false start.
So to bring up a 1st and 15. First and 15 for the Mustangs. Ball at their own 34-yard line. Gilman to the far side. DiBiaso slot to the far side. Single wing set. Franchini's going to roll to his left. He's going to avoid the pressure, and he's going to get out of bounds. Got a couple of yards. See where they mark him out of bounds. That looks like the 37. It's gain of 3, 2nd and 12.
I believe that was Octavian Spence who kind of got in on Franchini, forcing him to run out.
So it'll be 2nd down and 12. Double wing set for the Stangs. DiBiaso trying to get to the outside. He's not going to go anywhere. Great job on that edge. I believe that, is that Demir White?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Check that. I'm sorry. No, that's Collins on the outside. Correct. So a loss on the play back to the 36. And that brings up a 3rd and 13.
excellent coverage there by Collins to snuff that one out. It's exactly what Milville needs to find a way to do consistently on defense, is stop them from running it to the outside.
Franchini likes to scramble left and right. Millville's got to keep this in mind. Straight drop back this time. Throws it down the field. The ball is nearly caught. It should be offensive pass interference. Not called, though. Now, let's show the replay. That time, Gilman pushed away the defender.
Yeah, I definitely saw a lot of contact before that ball got in.
And there's the push right there. Pushes him aside. He pushes Jaden Everett back. And then an incomplete pass.
And Mainland wanted the flag. Saw Luca Bruno over there trying to ask for the flag, but there's definitely some early contact on the other side. But
and it looks like Days is going to get up, and it looks like he might have a cramp.
Yeah, well, he's not putting any weight on that right side. And you have to hope that's not a cramp, or that it is a cramp. But not exactly good that he can't even put weight on it. Well, now he's going to fight through it.
He's limping, so it might not be a cramp. I am certainly not going to practice doctoring.
He's not bending it either. You watch, that knee is completely straight, and he's even struggling to walk off.
So, wishing Jaden Everett the best. Hope it's not severe.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing is he's at least attempting to walk off on his own, and he doesn't need to be kind of carried off, so at least a good sign you can take out of that.
So, Mainland will punt. Looks like Cashie's back in the game to punt. Dawkins and Brooks back deep for the Thunderbolts. There's the snap and the kick. The high kick. It'll be taken by Brooks. He's going to get to the sideline, get out of bounds.
Yeah, didn't really have any room to run out there, so kind of a smart move by Brooks just to take it to the outside, but a good stop there from the Millville defense. Get the offense back on the field to try to increase this lead.
8:17 left in the third quarter. Millville leads this game 13-7. Brooks to the far side. Demir White's the running back. Two wides to the near side. O'Connor takes the snap, hands it off. White, he's got room to the 46, maybe the 47. Gain of 14 for Demir White in the first down. First and 10 for Millville at their own 47-yard line.
Grand Cocos Valley increasing their lead over Camden Eastside, 26-0 that game in the third quarter.
Brooks to the far side. We got an H back to the near side. That's Collins in motion. And another handoff up the gut. It's going to be White again over midfield to the 48-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 5, second and 5. Second down, 5 for the Thunderbolts. Brooks to the far side. Holly near side. O'Connor takes the snap. Handoff, White. White has room. He has a first down. He has a lot more. Down to the 37-yard line. gain on the play of 11 and a first down for Milville.
We're all doing a good job here of working the running game. Demir White, the star of that right now. Just does a really nice job of finding that open hole and fighting for those extra yards, making a couple of defenders miss.
Holly near side, Brooks far side. They're bracketing Brooks up top. They're going to hand it off to Jamal Wallace. Wallace scrambles inside the 30 to about the 27. It's close to a first down.
And we've got two injured players. One from Millville, one from Mainland. But you take a look here, Wallace doing a nice job, a little dive to get a couple extra yards on that one.
And it is a first down, 10 yards for Jamal Wallace Jr. We have injured players on the field. We'll take a break. 13-7 Millville, back after this.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student-athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
And now, back to the game.
First and 10 for Millville at the Mainland 27-yard line. O'Connor hands it to White on reverse action. And White gets inside the 25 near the 21-yard line. That's a gain of 6, 2nd and 4.
Nice little spin move there from O'Connor.
The spin was for the influence action.
Yeah.
To try to influence those down linemen to one side.
Get him to commit, and that way you've got open space the other side.
At the 21-yard line, it's going to be 2nd down and 4. Millville doing a great job of chewing up clock and advancing the ball. H-back for Millville, handoff, Jamal Wallace Jr., and he's going to be taken down for a loss. Back to the 25-yard line, loss of 4.
Yeah, that's the one thing when you're pretty much running the same play almost every time is the defense is kind of going to find a way, realize what you're doing. Ocean City at 14-7 in the fourth quarter, but we'll see if Millville maybe tries something a little bit different just to give Mainland a different look.
It's going to be a 3rd down and 8 for Millville, and clock is at 15, the play clock, so Millville's got to hurry.
And again, Winslow up 21-0 over Williamstown in the second quarter, but they're getting to the line with 5 seconds, so he's got to get this off.
And they're going to be called for the delay of game.
Just took too much time to get that play call, and by the time O'Connor got his team to the line.
Oh, Millville called timeout instead, so they avoided the penalty. We'll take a timeout with them. 13-7 Millville, back after this.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student-athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
And now, back to the game.
3rd down and 8. The ball at the 25-yard line. O'Connor in shotgun. Wallace to his left. Mainland loading up the line of scrimmage. O'Connor over the middle. He's got Brooks at the 15. That'll be a first down. They mark it at the 17, even though he caught it and was pushed back at the 15-yard line. So it's a gain of 8 and a first down.
And seeing a good job by Milville to kind of change up the play. They've been going straight run that entire drive, but got to switch things up there to keep the Mainland defense on their toes.
At the 17-yard line, 1st and 10. Handoff, Wallace around the edge. He's going to try to cut it up, and he's going to struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of 1. So it'll be 2nd and 11 with the ball at the 18-yard line. Referee's timeout for an injury on the field. We'll take it. 3:26 left, third quarter, 13-7 Millville. Back after this timeout.
Everyone's talking. They're talking at home. They're talking on the job. Everywhere, at any time, you see people talking. But is anyone listening?
Jesus is. He's listening for you to call upon him, and he will answer. Let us introduce you to him. Every Sunday, 11 a.m., New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Thunderbolt Area Federal.
And now, back to the game.
Nathan Rivera, the injured Mustang, and he's walking off under his own power. Millville will have a 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line. White and Wallace in the backfield. White's an H-back to the far side. 2 wide receivers there split. Second down 11 for Millville. There's a snap. Fake handoff. Throws it into the end zone. And the ball is caught! Touchdown Millville! And now another flag coming. Did I see a flag?
I don't believe so. Is that, of course, that's Brooks.
Wow! Another unbelievable catch by Lotzier Brooks. And Millville takes a 19-7 lead. This is just unbelievable.
You almost have a feeling when you see a catch like that it's got a number 1 attached to it, and that's almost a perfectly placed ball as Brooks jumps over the defender and comes down, and I think he came down with that one-handed.
Lewis, kick up, and the kick is good. 3:03 left in the third quarter. It's Millville 20 and Mainland 7. Back after this timeout.
We'll take a quick look at the extra point before we head. I mean, just the icing on the cake for that drive.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a non-profit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Millville will kick off from the 45-yard line. Here's the replay for the touchdown.
And again, a really nicely placed ball. by O'Connor gives Brooks a chance, and just look at that vertical right there. Goes over. That's Caleb Foster's no slouch at 5'11".
And a roughing the passer penalty on that play, the 15 yards, and Milville will squib it. And that's smart. That's really smart to squib that ball and not allow DiBiase to return it. So Mainland will have it 1st and 10.
And we'll see if this Millville defense can just keep doing what they've been doing. They've started to find a way to stop that outside sweep. We saw that on the last 2 drives, the one that got them the fumble return by Brooks, and then the one that set up that touchdown.
Well, I'll tell you, when you need a big play, you get it to your big play people. 1st and 10. Inside handoff, DiBiase. And he'll get across the 35 to about the 38-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 8. 2nd down and 2.
See a look at the crowd there as some of the players are trying to get this Millville faithful a little more amped up.
Second down and 2 for Mainland at their own 38-yard line. Gilman to the near side. They're going to go double wing set. Handoff. And getting to the outside this time and being run out of bounds is Liam Kennedy. And we have an injured Millville player on the field. Mark him out of bounds at the 44 for a gain of 6 and a 1st down.
And that's Marcus Offer. Not the player you want to see. I mean, you don't want to see anybody injured, but you certainly don't want to see a guy like Marcus Offer on the ground.
Well, it looks like he's going to be helped up.
And again, I'm wondering if these guys are just starting to cramp up at this point.
Offer walks off under his own power. That's good news. A little gingerly, of course. And Mainland will have a 1st down at their own 44-yard line.
Yeah, because Jaden Everett is back in the game. So I just have to wonder if these guys are starting to cramp up as the night goes on.
1st and 10 for Mainland at their own 44. Inside handoff going nowhere. That's Chase Hogue. And Chase Hogue loses a yard back to the 42. Watch this replay. Chase Hogue gets to the 42 and you're done.
Runs into his own player too. That was Cole Russo who actually aided Millville on that.
Loss of 2. It's going to be 2nd down and 12. Clock at 1.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Millville up 20-7. Fake, Franchini back to pass. He throws and the ball is caught. Nice catch by DiBiase, Lucas DiBiase on the sideline.
Millville actually did a good job of pressuring Franchini on that too.
22 yards to DiBiase. And a 1st down.
And does a nice job of getting his feet down on the sideline.
At the 36-yard line of Millville, 1st and 10 for Mainland. Handoff inside, goes to Kennedy, and Kennedy gets maybe a yard or 2 to the 34-yard line. That's going to be a 2nd down and 8. Second down 8, the ball at the 34-yard line.
And the play clock and the game clock just about timed up.
Franchini rolls to his right, looks down the field, and he's going to throw it away. That's got to be a grounding. There is no one in the area.
Yeah, that was never going to anybody. And you see on the replay, there's.
Well, they're going to say that Kennedy was in the area. That's kind of questionable. That ball was not even close. It's high school rules, not pro rules. Third down and 8, ball at the Millville 34-yard line. Big down for the Bolt defense. They fake, and the ball's tapped, incomplete. Franchini threw it, and the ball was blocked. And the ball falls incomplete. And they'll bring up a 4th down and 8 at the 34-yard line, and the Stangs will go for it.
Yeah, Franchini tried to get that one out quick as the Milville defense was getting in on him, but they're finding ways to get to the quarterback now and not let him roll out, and you see what happens when they're able to get pressure on it.
4th down and 8. In what most definitely is a passing down. We'll see if Milville brings a little heat here. They've got 4. Franchini back to pass. Fakes, throws down the field, incomplete. And Milville will take over on downs with 1.9 seconds left here in the third quarter. Franchini 6 of 11 for 80 yards, and Milville will take over.
Yeah, he had his man open downfield. That was Gilman, but just overthrew him where Mainland's putting up 6.
Well, Milville would be wise here. We have an injured player on the field, but Milville would be wise to take this possession and chew clock. Yeah. Looks like a cramp as they are working on the calf of, it looks like it's called Russo.
It's a little hot out. I think these guys are just, with the intensity of this game, just the calves are cramping, the body's cramping.
And the lack of pickle juice. Old timers remember that. So
I was going to say, I do kind of, I have heard that.
2001 Cowboys-Eagles, the pickle juice game. 2001. Anyway, 1st and 10, Milville at the 34. Jamal Wallace around the edge. We'll get it down to the 40-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 6, and we end the third quarter of play with the score. Millville 20, Mainland 7. Back with fourth quarter action after Jamal Wallace gets tackled.
It's Plowman's for all your windows and doors.
Our only products are windows and doors.
We have windows, entry doors, and interior doors.
We have a large inventory of windows in stock.
Many are ready for your immediate pickup.
We sell direct to contractors and homeowners.
For all your window and door needs, it's Plowman.
We know windows and doors.
118 East Vine Street, 856-327-2841.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
We start the fourth quarter of play with Milville at their own 40-yard line, 2nd down and 4.
And as always, you can catch us here on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Channel 22.
O'Connor takes the snap, straight drop back, looks down the field. He's got Brooks, throws it way too far. It's incomplete. O'Connor's got to look. He has got to look because Brooks had the inside. He had the inside shoulder of the DB. He throws it to the outside shoulder. It falls incomplete. 3rd and 4.
Yeah, that was, if you want to look at it the other way, nearly a perfect throw to Caleb Foster. He's not wearing orange and blue. Not the guy you want to be targeting.
You can see it's one-on-one coverage. And Brooks has the inside without a problem. And there's no safety help. And O'Connor, just a sophomore, has to realize that and put that ball in an area where Brooks can go get it. 3rd down and 4. Handoff. Straight ahead. 1st down. Aiden Dawkins with his first carry. 7 yards for Aiden Dawkins and a 1st down for the Thunderbolts. You can see Milville getting a great push.
And Dawkins doing a nice job as well because he was going to be tackled short of the 1st down and gets that extra boost and the yards he needs to keep it going for Milville.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. 11:20 left in the ball game. O'Connor, handoff up the gut. And getting into Mainland territory is, and a flag on the play. There might be a face mask here. I think they might have grabbed the face mask. It's going to be a 5-yard gain for Dawkins, and see what the call is.
Well, the refs are going to talk about it first, but it is a face mask. Looks like they call that on Luca Bruno.
Let's see it here.
So we're looking to the outside here.
There it is.
Yep. You see the twist of the head.
Right there. Right there.
Yeah,
that's Luca Bruno.
Usually when
yanking
you
the head
see
down.
a guy's head twist to one side.
But they only called it a tug, not a personal foul. So at the 43-yard line, 1st and 10 Millville. Here comes the blitz. O'Connor unloads. He's got Brooks. Brooks has got it. Inside the 10-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 8. 35 yards.
And an excellent job by Brooks. You're going to see him kind of twisting and turning, trying to find that football. As O'Connor just unloads it. You watch Brooks right here. He sees it. He realizes he's got to twist the other way. Does a nice job to come right back to the ball, secure the catch.
Handoff around the edge. Dawkins into about the 5-yard line. They're going to mark the ball at the 5. Gain of 3 for Dawkins, 2nd and goal. Clock running, 10:05 left in the ball game.
And I don't know.
The play clock's down under 10. It's now at 5.
And I don't know if Brooks maybe was also cramped a little bit. He just came off the field slow.
There's a snap, handoff. And getting around the edge, into the end zone for a touchdown is Aiden Dawkins. Is there a flag on the field?
We always got to check this time.
Aiden Dawkins from 5 yards out, and Millville takes a 26-7 lead.
Dawkins getting some of his first carries of the night, and he makes it count with some big runs on this drive. He starts up the middle, realizes he doesn't have any room, cuts to the outside, and he sees nothing but the orange end zone.
Lorenzo Lewis on for the extra point. Snap, ball down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 9:49 left in the ball game. Millville 27, Mainland 7. Back after this timeout.
I'm Joe Salerno. I was raised in New Jersey by a public school secretary and a World War II POW. I started businesses that created good, high-paying careers here, and I raised my family here too. I am fed up with Jeff Van Drew ignoring our families and bowing down to Trump. So I'm running for Congress to protect the right to abortion by making Roe v. Wade the law, to defend our democracy from extremists, and to send Jeff Van Drew packing.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Milville with a 27-7 lead here. 9:49 left in the fourth quarter. That was kind of the Aiden Dawkins drive. He did a nice job. Ends up getting the touchdown. Millville doing what they need to do. It's Ocean City doing what they need to do as well, up 21-14 over Lenape.
And the kickoff. And we have a flag. Surprise. So we'll take it back to the 35-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard penalty against Millville. So Lewis will kick it again. And there's a high end-over-ender, DiBiaso at the 14, who will run out of bounds. Inside the 25, they'll mark it at the 25-yard line. And that's where Mainland will have it 1st and 10. And my apologies to my colleague here, Ariel. I jerked the cord to my headset, and there just happened to be a can of Coke next to it. So that can of Coke is no more.
Well, no, we still got plenty left.
Okay.
I caught it in time. The prep up 21-7 over Cherokee. No, we're all good. Equipment's good. Managed to stay under the TV.
Yeah, tell Ryan the equipment's good. There's no Coke on the equipment.
Well, touch on the iPad.
Maybe.
And Winslow putting a pounding on Williamstown up 42-0.
And DiBiaso again, he'll struggle for a yard to the 26-yard line. 13 carries for 60 yards for DiBiaso.
Taking a quick look at Facebook, Aiden Dawkins getting a lot of love, as he should. Isaac D. Hayes Sr. saying great block and then good run. And Bear Life chiming in saying let's go Millville and great run Aiden. That was a really solid drive by Millville and by Dawkins as well.
Millville with 376 yards in the ballgame and 20 first downs. 2nd and 9 for Mainland. Out in the flat. It goes to Kennedy. Shakes one tackle. He'll get a first down, and he'll be run out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Gain on a play of 14 to Kennedy and a first down.
Now, take a look here. Had the tackle. Trying to see who that was. That was Collins, who almost had him wrapped up.
1st and 10 for Mainland at their own 40-yard line. 8:55 left in the game. Millville up 20. Franchini back to pass, looks over the middle. The ball is caught near a first down. See where they mark. It's going to be a 9-yard gain to Gilmore. Excuse me, Gilman.
And so now they're forcing Franchini to throw the ball. Got to find a way to not allow him to complete it.
2nd and 1 for the Mustangs. Franchini is 8 of 13 for 103 yards. Back to pass. Has a man down the field, and the ball is incomplete.
Just off the fingertips.
Gilman. Millville down 1 at halftime. Had a little bit of controversy in that first half, but as you said, Ariel, Millville's got to just grind it out. Don't buy into it and just play football.
Yeah, you deal with tons and tons of adversity throughout a season, and unfortunately that's just another part of it. And you can't let the things that we'll say in this instance are out of your control, and just stick to your game plan, and eventually it's going to work out for you.
Straight ahead handoff, and
I think the whistle blew on that one, but
that was Chase Hogue, but was he down? Take a look at the replay. It's going to be a gain of 5 for Hogue.
I think he was, but
straight ahead handoff, and he was stripped after he was down. Good call. Gain of 5 for Hogue and a first down.
I'll at least give Dawkins credit and running after the football, because you never know.
First and 10 for Mainland at the Millville 45-yard line. Franchini back to pass. He's in the flat. He's got a man. That's DiBiaso, run out of bounds. They're going to mark it 37. I guarantee he ran out to 38. So 8 yards to DiBiaso. Second down and 2. Millville's getting what they want here. A long drive by Mainland, and although the clock is stopped after this play, the clock is running. Now a pitch goes wide, and a great play! What a play by Aiden Dawkins. Coming off the edge, shoved the blocker right back into the Mainland runner. This is an awesome play by Dawkins.
And it's just another player stepping up for Millville. Dawkins completely unblocked on the outside, dives around the defender and stops that play in his tracks.
Who was the ball carrier on the play?
That's a good question, isn't it? I thought it might have been DiBiaso.
It was DiBiaso.
We had a flag, but
sideline warning against Millville. Third down and 5. Franchini straight drop back. He's being flushed out. Looks. Now he's going to be tackled. He's going to get a few yards back. It's going to bring up a 4th down. 3 yards for Franchini, 4th and 2.
And Franchini kind of lucky there. He doesn't get hit from behind, because I don't think he knew there were defenders right behind him.
4th down and 2 for Mainland at the Millville 37-yard line. Franchini looks, he's got a man, and is tipped away. Great play by Jaden Everett.
You'll take that for certain.
And the ball falls incomplete, and Millville takes over on downs.
Yeah, really good to see Everett back in the game, but a nice job. An interception would have been great, and he's certainly mad that he didn't catch it, but knocking it away from Mainland was the important part there, as 6:18 left and Mainland down by 20.
And Millville takes over 1st and 10, barring a complete and utter collapse like Aaron Nola tonight at Citizens Bank Park. Millville is going to be set to win this ball game. This was the drive that would give Mainland some hope, and they gave up possession.
Yeah, that's why it wasn't. Do we have another sideline warning?
So it's going to be an unsportsmanlike against Millville. Their second warning is an unsportsmanlike. So it's going to bring up a 1st and 25. Well, check that. Unsportsmanlike 15 yards. They only marked off 5. We'll take that.
No, we don't have to say anything else.
1st and 15 from the 32. They're going to get it out in the flat. Over the 40 to the 42-yard line goes Demir White.
It is a flag. Let's see who this is on. Millville looks like they're going backwards, so.
Going to call a hold against Millville. Takes the ball back to the 22-yard line. 7 penalties for 55 yards for Millville tonight. Now we have a 1st and 25. Handoff through the line, having room. Getting across the 35 to the 39-yard line is going to be Demir White. They're going to mark it at the 40. Gain on the play of 18. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 7.
And you see Demir White trying to drag a defender there with him. Really nice job by Millville to get a ton of yardage back.
2nd down, 7:35 left in the game. O'Connor in shotgun, White in motion. They're going to fake it to him. They're going to come across to Brooks. Brooks got the ball in the middle of the field. He's going to cut it back to the far sideline. Brooks is going to take it to the house. A 60-yard slip screen to Lotzier Brooks, and Millville takes a 33-7 lead.
When Brooks finds the middle of the field, there's almost nothing you can do. Use that extra speed to get away from any defenders. I just don't know what you can say about Brooks anymore these days. As if we weren't sure about a Millville victory before.
And the Renzo Lewis's kick is up and good. 5:06 left in the ballgame. Millville 34, Mainland 7. Back after this timeout.
Well, we'll take a look at this play real quick. There's a drop back there by O'Connor. Just a nice little toss. And Brooks is going to take care of the rest. Gets around a couple defenders. A nice little cut right there. Again, makes 2 defenders miss. And once Brooks gets to the outside there, no one's going to catch him. Lotzier Brooks putting Millville up 34-7. And wasn't over before, it's over now.
It's not looking really good if you're a Mainland fan, for sure. So what was supposed to be a big battle of the Titans, turns out Millville dominated that first half, even though they were behind 7-6, Ariel, and it just played out in the second half. Millville dominating this whole second half.
Yeah, Millville getting rewarded for their play in the first half, despite the fact that they weren't able to put it up on the scoreboard, whether or not you want to say that's their fault or not, but not getting frustrated, not getting down about the fact that they weren't able to put it up. They just continue to put their foot on the pedal, and they've got rewarded for it in the second half.
Lewis to kick it off for the Thunderbolts. High end over ender. They're going to kick it to Kennedy. Kennedy's at the 7. Kennedy's going to be hit as he hits the 20-yard line. He didn't even get there. I think the 18.
Yeah, and you see about 4 or 5, maybe even 6 Millville defenders Get up on him. He catches one just inside the 10, almost kind of bobbled it a little bit, it looks like, and just before he's able to reach the 20, he might give him the 20 on forward progress, but you see 4, 5, 6 Milville defenders wrap him up. Defenses only seem to get better and better as this game's going on.
At the 18-yard line, 1st and 10 for Mainland, 4:58 left in the game. Millville up by 27 points.
If you were to tell me that Millville was going to have a lead like this in the fourth quarter, I'd be surprised that it wasn't a closer game.
I must say, as it looks like we have an official's timeout on the field, and what I will say, Ariel, is that, look, people around South Jersey and the WJFL probably looked at that halftime score as, oh my goodness, 7-6. But Millville has sent a message in the second half, and they have put all of South Jersey on alert.
Yeah, again, despite the fact that Coach Ayala told me that they weren't looking this as a revenge game, as anything but another game on the schedule, I'd be surprised if that game last year wasn't still on these players' minds, and they wanted to prove to Mainland that they're here to play, they mean business.
1st and 10 for Mainland at their own 18-yard line. Wide handoff, and getting back to the line of scrimmage is Dylan Granzo.
There's Collins on the tackle.
2nd down and 10.
And a little interesting fact, the last team to beat Mainland
Was Millville.
back in 2022.
Mainland with a 16-game winning streak, having won all 14 games last year. And then, of course, the first 2 this year.
Rancocas Valley up 42-6.
And another wide handoff, and getting up to about the 26-yard line is Granzo. 8 yards for Granzo, 3rd and 2.
Yeah, but going back to that halftime score, I agree with you. If I would have seen that score, I wouldn't have been necessarily surprised at how close it was. I think I'd be surprised at how low scoring that game was in the first half.
So it'll be a 3rd down and 2. And the play clock is now at 10. And they're just breaking the huddle.
Well, one guy broke the huddle. And they've got 5 seconds, and they got to get this off quick.
And they do, and they fumble. And being tackled for a loss is Franchini. And that's a turnover on, no, it's going to be a 4th down.
Yeah, this play just never got started.
So back to the 22-yard line, so a loss of 4 on the play. And Mainland will punt the ball away. And we have a whistle and a timeout, Millville. 2:38 left in the fourth quarter, 34-7 Millville back after this timeout.
Celebrating moments, honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
And now, back to the game.
Mainland punts the ball away, and they're going to kick it to Demir White, and White's just going to let it roll. And it'll be down at the 37-yard line with 2:28 left.
And there's not really any need for White to go after that, despite the fact that it's rolling backwards. 2:27 left, you're up 34-7.
Millville would just be wise to run out the clock.
I wonder if we'll see a little bit more of Aiden Dawkins.
Nice to see Marcus Offer acting under his own power. Has some fresh bodies in there. Devontae Smith is in the game. So, new wide receivers in the game. Demir White's at DH back, and it looks like they've got Jamal Wallace Jr. as the running back here, I think. Nope. It's going to be Dawkins. And he's going to go. He is going to go. Touchdown, Aiden Dawkins. 63 yards and a touchdown.
I feel like I know something. It doesn't happen very often, but I had a feeling they were going to give it back to Dawkins. And Millville needs one play. In about not even 10 seconds.
Lorenzo Lewis is 14 for 16 on the year. And Millville's going to go for 2.
And watch the end of the Dawkins run here. Just uses that closing speed.
Ian Reed tried to catch him. Good speed by Reed. Darn near got him from behind. And Millville will go for 2.
Little salt in the wound, maybe?
No, it's going to be a straight handoff, and they're going to tackle him. I don't think that was intended for salt in the wound when you have a straight ahead handoff. So the run is no good. It's Millville 40, Mainland 7. Do we take?
Celebrating moments, honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
And now, back to the game.
Millville with 511 yards of offense tonight. And they have put this game away against Mainland. It's 40-7. And I believe that's Kennedy with the kickoff return. And it is out short of the 30-yard line.
And we have a final as St. Augustine takes care of business 21-7 over Cherokee.
They're going to mark the ball at the 30-yard line after I said it was short of the 30-yard line, just to prove me wrong. My wife says I'm wrong all the time, so you don't have to do that to me here. Another handoff goes to that's Granzow.
Yeah, it might go to Granzow, but it goes nowhere. Maybe even lost some.
Back to the 25-yard line, loss of 5.
Rancocas Valley, dominant victory over Camden Eastside, 42-6. I mean, yeah, at this point, Mainland I think is just running out the rest of this clock.
And they can. It's got to be this play plus one more, I believe, will run out the clock. 2nd and 15.
Yeah, because play clock's already down to 5.
Jack Doherty is the quarterback here and goes to Granzow again, and he's going to be hit and dropped at the 24-yard line, loss of 1. Mainland will run one more play. No, check that. No, they won't. They don't have to.
Yeah, play clock and game clock separated by 2 seconds. So, yeah, I don't.
Mainland will just walk off the field. That'll be the last play of the game. Milville wins this game by a score of 40-7.
Well,
let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll come back and wrap this game up.
No, I think they're staying on the field.
Oh, they're going to stay on the field. Okay.
They kind of look like, no, now they're walking off.
We're being directed to stay on the field.
Well, it looked like Mainland was going to run a play, but they're just going to walk off the field, and undefeated no more are the Mustangs as Millville uses, we'll call it a dominant second half just because they weren't getting rewarded for it in the first half, but Millville continues, moves to 3-0 on the season with a 40-7 win over the Mustangs.
So Millville has outscored their opponents 124-13 in 3 games. So the Millville offense is pretty deadly. And today they came up with 511 yards of offense in the win.
And
so you can go ahead and talk and I'll do some math.
Yeah, this was a highly anticipated game coming in. I think the entire league and the entire South Jersey football was kind of tuned into this game as this was going to be the revenge game for Millville, and they certainly got their revenge with a 40-7 win over Mainland. And Thunderbolts not getting down on that first half, despite the fact that they were dominating via yardage and first downs and whatever other offensive stat you want to look at. And we're down 7-6 going into halftime, but they used that firepower to just keep it going. In that second half, they used a little bit of the run game, the passing game, and the Lotzier Brooks show, the Aiden Dawkins show. I think those two really powered Millville in that second half, especially in that fourth quarter.
So the star of the game, other than Lotzier Brooks, because he's always the star of the game, has to be Rob O'Connor, 15 of 26 passing for 302 yards on the evening. Of course, 9 for 208 goes to Lotzier Brooks. Reggie Holly, 3 for 51. Days, 2 for 22. Demir White, 1 for 21. On the ground, Millville spread the wealth. Wallace, 11 carries for 58. Aiden Dawkins, 5 for 83. And Demir White, 8 for 71. Millville had 20 first downs in the ball game. A total domination of the Mustangs tonight. Meanwhile, the Mustangs had 105 yards at halftime. They had 190 total, led by Franchini's 9 of 16 for 111. DiBiaso rushing was 14 for 57. Lucas DiBiaso 4 for 9. And then Kennedy 4 for 2. Franchini 6 for 6. Granzow 4 for 2. The receiving star was Lucas DiBiaso, 2 catches for 52. Gilman had 4 for 29. Mainland had 10 first downs, but 190 total yards for the game as Millville shook off a first half that just didn't go their way, Ariel, and just played football and just thoroughly dominated the second half.
Yeah, and a name you don't hear there, Jake Blum, who had that huge game in the win last week. You didn't say his name one time, did you?
I did not.
So keeping him off the board kind of forced them to move the ball around. Obviously, DiBiaso kind of had himself a decent game there as he was one of the main weapons for Mainland. But the fact that Millville was able to completely shut down Blum, well, we didn't even say his name pretty much during the broadcast. So a nice job by that Millville defense. In a little bit of bend but don't break kind of in that beginning as they weren't really able to stop Mainland on those outside sweeps. But they found a way and got better as the game went on and forced Mainland to start throwing the ball and getting away from was making them so successful. It just turns into another dominating victory.
So Milville wins this game by a score of 40-7. They go 3-0 on the season. Meanwhile, Mainland loses for the first time since November of 2022. That was an 18-14 loss to Millville at Cherokee High School in the South Jersey Group Final.
They're here to dominate. They're here to win, and that stat alone, even if you just look at the score, which is really what matters in the end, Millville just completely dominating through 3 games, having only given up 13 points in 3 games. That's pretty incredible, and that really goes to credit of this Millville defense.
Makes you think back at the 1917 Bulls didn't give up a point all year. The entire year they gave up no points. So it's not going to happen in the modern era, but certainly it makes you think, wow, they must have been really, really good. But anyway, who am I supposed to thank, by the way?
Let's say we'll take a look here. Should have had that pulled up before.
Garrett Suey, the big G-man on the camera tonight. Also,
Jackson Millard.
The Jackson Millard is also, and Mandy Lant. Oh, I can't read. And we also had Ryan Dorowski as our director tonight. He's our boss, and he keeps me straight. So thanks to everybody who helped on the cameras and also on the tech to make this game possible. And the final score from John Barbose Stadium at Wheaton Field, Millville 40, Mainland 7. For my partner today, Ariel Melendez, I'm Rich Van Noord saying see you next week in Washington Township.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.